Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Falcons will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Astronauts offense will start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Looking for space. It's O'Neal. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll run the option. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Give to the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pulls it in, it's Schwartz. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Falcons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He'll toss it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wants to throw. It's Busha. Steps away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A low-line drive and not his best work. From midfield, looking for room. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. After run, now throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams in the past. And remember, this is a program that went 14-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll run the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Now on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Astronauts getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And we're even here in the 1st. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fullback's got it. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Can anyone catch him? And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcon.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Bringing it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Run it with the fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on second down. The give to the fullback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Here comes the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. They'll run the option. The pitch.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He rifles one deep down the middle. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Here comes the offense on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Busha. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Falcons are marching down the field. Goes to the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Firing toward the end zone. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the option. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's made. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. they've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Astronauts decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block, it's Harris. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Latham. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Offense working from the pistol. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking to move it through the air. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Scanning the field, it's Busha. He's right on target. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. A first down for the offense. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Colorado Springs.
The Astronauts will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now on the option.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Busha. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game.
The Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now on first down from the 30. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd down coming up. the option look. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And the Astronauts will keep this drive going. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the option. He breaks a tackle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To give to the big fullback. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on it. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 31 over the Sharks. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll go to the fullback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On the option, he gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Big fullback's got it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Here comes the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. And on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Falcons! And the stomping has commenced.
The second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the fullback. And the Astronauts will move the sticks. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. At the 45 on its way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Astronauts will line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The option look. And now on 2nd down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Give to the fullback. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Swartz. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's O'Neal. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they're not on the same page there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to the air one more time. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, going to the air. Incomplete, the defense holds. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The back goes in motion. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Schwartz. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. It's caught. Off he goes. Running inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Astronauts!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Handoff to the fullback. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Here comes the option. Fighting off the defender. Still running at the 40. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Here they come on 2nd down, trying to put this game away. On the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. Spins away. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Sticks it in his belly. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes with the return. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first play.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll pull it down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Astronauts want to move quickly.
Great players like this just do a good job of making you pay. And if you want to drop back and play coverage, that's fine. He can scramble around, buy time, beat you down the field.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Schwartz. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the big fullback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.